Friends, we are entering into last quarter of 2005, which is crucial and for everyone in the world. And Kendra has to take many decisions. As I feel now, usually I don't talk about the projects, money and all. But we go on changing our construction, our work, our projects as the time needs, that moment needs. Then a plan for 5 years, 6 years. Right from the start of this project, we all know that many foundations came. They wanted to have a joint venture with us, and they wanted to develop this project and all. We felt that why any. So far, Manav Seva Kendra has worked alone. In its manner, it has done many things. It has not joined hands with any other association so far, and no public invitation was also accepted by the people of the Kendra, and we have not worked with any other organization so far. And should it continue? That is my first question. Those who want me or Kendra to change can raise their hand. Your opinion is accepted. The majority of you wants that we should barge into the world and do something. Then I don't know. You may know better the reflections and repercussions. Pure water is pure water, but as it moves. But if it is going to be like that, it's accepted. All of you can tell some. Or if you all want me or the Kendra to go into public, every Swamiji will go to some place, inaugurate something, or do something, a school inauguration, that inauguration, this inauguration. Like that, many things are happening. And that is the way of receiving public support also. So, do we need that, or should we stand by our, what Shivana? How do you feel? ಹೇಳಿ. Ask him. Opinion of the public. ಇದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಬೇಕು ಬೇಡ? ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬೇಕಾ ಬೇಡವಾ? ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ಗೆ ಬರೋದು ಬೇಕಾ ಬೇಡವಾ? ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಬಂದೇ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. ಅದು ಹೆಡ್ ಯಾರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಥರನೇ ಇವ್ರು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ ಫ್ಯೂಚರಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಥವಾ let him retain his position as it is?
Kendra is unique Kendra. So for all other centers I know, just for publicity and only for
anything else.
Only for this is unique and real God center. Whatever it is there, you are just your followers. You are active your heart.
Friends, other foundations, right from the start of this work at our land, they wanted to join. Nammottige said, many foundations, I don't want to name them. Very big foundations of India have wanted to join and float in joint venture many things, and they wanted to finish our project. That also was not done so far, because we were doing by ourselves. Something, a small thing also, it helps. So we did like that. Should we continue, or are we accepting? Without giving anything, we have not received anything also. One book, if we sell, we receive some money, and that profit was used for constructing. The other cost was used for reprinting the book. That's how it went on all these years. Should we continue with that? Or if we want the project to move fast, Anyone can give their opinion. No, it was not so far, and it is popular. Because it is popular in the sense everyone knows about it. We wanted to, all these years, we wanted to retain the identity. It's not popular in the popular way. Everyone can take from this without losing our identity we were given. Suppose Manasarovar, you draw some water, it doesn't get disturbed or reduced in quantity. Whereas you take it from a pond or a lake, that much, unless the flow comes from within, it reduces. This is not a comparison, but that was what we were. It is popular that way at Manasarovar. How many will take bath in Manasarovar? How many will go? But everyone loves it. Everyone wants that. Everyone wants that as their own idol. But they will use the pond or lake or something like that. So the question is, a joint venture which we were not accepting so far. Should we go in and finish the project as it is? Because the last leg is, maybe if you feel that the project let it be finished fast. Whatever the Balalaya, whatever we have small things there, let it be finished fast. Means we can think about it. Otherwise, let it, huh? Joint venture is a very tricky time. You lose your, in a sense, I am partner of someone means, Mr. A is only 40%, 30% partner. The other man is 60, 70% partner. So even legally or commercially, it gets diluted. Then the entire thing is taken over. Of course, the project is finished. But as per their wishes, suppose Swamiji comes, for example, another Swamiji. Really, this was a proposal. He wanted a cottage to be built for him. It's very nice. Many ashrams do it. But what will happen is, as days go by, the emotional supply and their own people, there are other side of it. If we yield to that, the entire project is over at one stroke. This is one of the examples. But other foundations are non-religious. They are foundations, big foundations, which are not religious. They also want similar participation and work to be done by them. Beautiful. No, what we will pass a resolution saying that if some people are going to spread the message, say they will buy this many books, and with that we are going to construct and finish the project. Instead of entering into a joint venture, where they will finish the project and they will, usually it's not legally also allowed, because you can't join hands with any other firm or Kendra as a charitable trust. So this, many people are doing without, for their convenience, but we are not doing it. But I prefer this way. Suppose they are going to take something and forget that, and with that we are going to construct this. Can't we do it? Like what we are doing now, till now. Individual, that's what.
Even though it's negative,
Hmm.
they are instead of taking one book, they are taking 100 books for all the members.
Other.
The entire community of the world. So it's still
Better.
still not
Joint hands, that's what. It's our own stamp and our own work. So it's one of the resolutions now, so that we are clear of what we are doing,
ನಮ್ಮ ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ನಿರ್ಣಯ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ, ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಾಗ ಯಾರು ಆ ಯೋಜನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾರೋ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳನ್ನು ಬಹುಶಃ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, 10 ಪುಸ್ತಕ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋರು 100 ಪುಸ್ತಕ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಅದರಿಂದ ಬಂದ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಕೇಂದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಇದೇ ಥರ ನಾವು ಮುಂದೆಯೂ ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಅಥವಾ ಅವರೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂಥ ನಿರ್ಣಯವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ.
ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬೈ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಅವರ್.
ಅವರು ಬೇಕಾದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ರಕಟಿಸಿದಂಥ ಕ್ಯಾಸೆಟ್ಗಳಾಗಲಿ ಸಿಡಿಗಳಾಗಲಿ ಇಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಅವರ ಸಮೂಹಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದ ಹಾಗೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂತೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೋದು ಅವರು.
Because some people entered here from other organizations. They wanted their message to spread. And ultimately they moved out themselves because they did not get proper cooperation here. No one wanted to entertain them that way. So many organizations entered here also. They wanted to sell their books. They wanted to put their books. Of course, we are ready to keep them in the library, buy them, support them, but not a commercial sale of their products here. That was all not allowed. So something like that is going on all this time. So we have excluded, we have retained our identities. So that's how it should continue, I felt. But the things will be proceeded very fast. Only thing, no ego out. No ego is only non-tolerance is the ego. Tolerance is respect, love, bhakti. The problem is with them, I did this homa, that man became so famous. He is now having this much of turnover. We know that they are creating more karmas, and it's not the effect of homa. And maybe even if he has created, that means more bondage for that idiot. That Kendra understands, not the person who came here as guru and he was trying to bring one of the richest fellows in India. He brought him also, isn't it? So such things we just don't know what human wants, what a man wants. Everyone wants education these days. Everyone wants food, water. But what food? For what? Education. What is education? For what? That man does not understand. He wants to make capitalization of his word. Education is needed. Food is needed. So such things are going on in the name of education, food, water, oil. It's all bane of God. It's not their property which they can create. Our education is quite complete, global education. But last week one person asked me yesterday, I don't know, some very practical thing. I went by scooter, but dust went inside the, ice. Do we have answer for this time also? In the education lesson? I think that we have told one uttara for this, one answer for this, that you close your eyes, by itself it will vanish. But while you are driving a scooter, or while you are in computer, you should not follow that. Because always it should have some backup of general intelligence also. Don't ask your friend to open and foo. That's another spread of bacteria, unnecessary. It's commonly done, but it need not be. So, I don't know, but you develop friendship, but not unseen bacteria should not enter. So what you can do is always carry not the ordinary kerchief, this kind of napkin, small, turkey towel, turkey napkin, Nitra napkin. ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು whether if you are driving a scooter, slowly park it somewhere, or if you are on the computers, relax for some time. Working on the computer, that also gives a lot of pep to the eyes, it irritates us. Then you do like this. This is no bacteria, so it only gets the heat. And it will not enter also because you are closing your eyes. Then you do like this. You do like this. 1 second it will vanish. Best remedy, I think now the answer is complete. We have answered that question also fully. Now coming to truth, food, oil, water. We had Ramani's flute on Krishna Jayanti Day. This is just a story. Krishna was very pleased. Illegal, Papa, generally, wherever he is. I think now he has shifted to Vrindavana. Vrindavana ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಾರೆ ನಾವು ಜನರಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಜಯಂತಿ ದಿವಸ ಬಾಬಾ ನಮ್ದು ಆಚರಿಸ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಔಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಓಪನ್ ಸೊ ದಟ್ all will benefit from his darshan. It was so beautiful sight that he stood from Akasha to Bhumi. Even though it's a story, it was also true because nothing but truth I talk. It was in Vrindavan. Vrindavanam is in North India. So from Akasha to Bhumi, because that man does not know the Diktunavana, whole things he occupied. No one bothered even that side. No one bothered. Then he reduced himself to a very beautiful boy of reasonable age, and he was trying to give darshan to all. I was so pleased because everywhere his chantings are going on, bhajans are going on, he is being praised. I was so happy to show that himself to others. After even then, he was not recognized. Many people were wearing masks of cat, tiger, and they were dancing. No one paid attention to this boy who was showing physically his, covering all whatever he had. Physically, he wanted to show himself, and no one recognized it. Then, what happened? Many people, as if a scorpion bite. Scorpion has bitten them. They started dancing to the tunes of bhajans. Like a monkey, like this, they were dancing. A lot of gurus were there. Each one is a guru. Many of the gurus are there in Vrindavan. So they all were preaching to the public. Jai Bolo Vrindavan Vihari Lal Ki Jai! And all are beautiful commercial people. So Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna, Hare Shyam, Jai Sri Krishna, this was going on. And the visitors are also like that. They have they have Guru Bhakti, but they are more pleased with when the Guru tells them you are something, you are something. And free sale of Ashirvada of Krishna by Gurus, free sale. Krishna ಕಾಪಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಇವರೇನೋ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ they were distributing the Ashirvada for a price, for something. Then comes our motherhood, childrenhood people. Sayantaru, makkalu papa, left to themselves, if this boy or girl was in the sun, they would have become black like Krishna. But these people painted them like Krishna and decorated them like Krishna. And the mothers used to wear Radha's costumes and started dancing with the children. The child was holding this. They were busy dancing like this. So even if all the people saw Krishna, Krishna was not recognized. So this is the fate of truth. We have to be very happy that that kind of divinity does not get angry so far. Everyone is busy with their own creation. But the Creator stands without recognition. Vasanath Vasudevasti. Everywhere he stays and he is not recognized. So this is where man is lower than all the animals. Dog knows its limitations. If it is in that frame, it acts as the dog only. It doesn't wear a mask of tiger and starts charging. But man wants to be always on the top, but he doesn't know that he is disturbing and he is only boosting his self-created intelligence. For example, Guru Purnima. Suppose you are attached to a guru, you have to go and usually you go and pay your respects. Suppose you are in a distant place, you pay your respects in some other form. But what happens these days is each one is affiliated to hundreds of gurus, because one has taught you Vaibhav Lakshmi, another has taught you Kuber Puja, another has taught you Santoshi Mata Vrat. Each one takes their due, and the Guru Tattva is forgotten and you are affiliated to so many other things. The Santoshi Mata was a film long back, Jai Santoshi Mata. There was a Puranic story and all, we don't know what. Someone connected with them, I was talking. ये क्यों ऐसा नाम रख लिया आपने संतोषी माता है? Is there any background of it? Because immediately one temples were started, created. Vrat, puja, temple, everything started immediately. See, I am not an authority on this Puranas, he told. सबको एक मदर है ना, सबको. No, for Mani, Lakshmi, for Vidya, Saraswati. Like that, for Santosha, why not one mother? Santoshi Ma. संतोषी माँ कैसे ये संतोष पहुंचे? आप आओ ना टेम्पल में, चढ़ाओ भोग, संतोष मिल जाएगा अपने आप. सेकंड लाइन इज ऑल्सो चढ़ाओ भोग मीन्स यू ऑफर योर वैलेट
काಣಿಕೆ.
अच्छा, भोग चढ़ाना. फ्लिप साइड है. भोग इज नॉट गिफ्ट. भोग मीन्स offering. It may be because it's a deity, only kaju ka barfi, badam, pista, and other bhogs. It should be the best. Bhog is not what do you call a small gift. It's not small. It should be the best gift. And the rush started. Till today, Thursday, if you are asking someone, संतोषी माँ का व्रत रखा हूँ, आप आज मैं नहीं बोलूँगा, they will talk. ಅದು ನೀನೇನು ಮೂಗದ ಅಂದರೆ ಹ್ಞೂ ಅಂದರೆ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಹೌದು ನಾನು ಮೂಗ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ I don't say it is superstition or something. What happens is the man just does not know what is santosh, what is anything, and he just whatever he thinks that from that point he wants something, and he doesn't know that he is further going out of gear by reaching that point. Very, very precious this word. ಈ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋದರೆ he is going out of here. Our control ಹೊರಟೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. So you need not reach anywhere. That is the first lesson Kendra tries to offer you. So from there, you can just move around, but it disturbs the space, time. It doesn't matter as long as you are static. It just disturbs, but still it's all right. So this point is the point. It's the only point. Everyone should know. So as long as one is breathing, he has to do something. But whether that you do correct things, for example, raise, speculation, we can avoid all those things. Because that, if that money has to come, it's a promise that it will reach you. Suppose you are going to receive 1 crore out of raises, you will lose 10 crores immediately. That is on the long run. But man benefits 1 crore. So that binds him more. But if that 1 crore is your right, it will reach you. So believe in this, it's quite correct. So instead of believing in all this external paraphernalia, believe that you are right, believe and spread friendship. The food reaches you, water reaches you. The oil is necessary because it is the fueling of the system. I already told in the global education thing also. Don't avoid oil, but don't eat fried food if you don't want. That is different. If you want. But I was trying to tell them how to use the oil also. Friday and Tuesday, ladies can take bath with oil, and Wednesdays and Saturdays, gents have take bath with the oil. Never you will get any disease. After the bath, if you take a little small Vanashunti unde with mixed with jain and all, that vayu also gets away. The vayu created out of the, what do you call, oil bath. Vanashunti powder, mix ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಉಂಡೆ ಥರ ತಗೋ. ಶುಂಠಿ ಅಂತ ತೆಲುಗುಲು ಡ್ರೈ ಜಿಂಜರ್. In Kannada, I think it is Vanashunti, means అల్లం కాదు, వనశుంఠి. డ్రై జింజర్లో పౌడర్ చేసి దాంట్లో కొందరికి జైన్ పట్టదంటే వెల్లం పెట్టి నెయ్యి పెట్టి రౌండ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. అదే ఓన్లీ జైన్ ఇస్తాను. దెన్ నెవర్ యూ విల్ ఫీల్ దట్ you are going out of your control. You need not take medicines in life. Very simply. You will find that the whole week you will be running like a heart. You would not have eaten energy food, you would not have taken beef, you would not have taken other pig, all those things. But still, you will run like high energy. So these are all tips for simple living and living freely. Anything else? If you don't like honey, bellam powder chesi, bellam powder chesi petti కొంచెం నెయ్యి మిక్స్ చేసి ఒక రౌండ్ తినేసి find very powerful. The power starts inside. The chakras are immediately given bath. After taking oil bath is better. Every day also it is very good because I was trying to tell a Gada in Tamil. Sukku kumela bandha kadaya, Subramanian kumela, kadavulu kadayadu. Something like that they will be telling. Shunti paina em maddu ledu, Subramanianuku paina em devudu ledu. Atla cheptaru. Subramania because he controls the chakras, head chakras. Shunti gives energy to all these chakras. So it helps the Taila to flow into all these chakras. We are having office, it's very nice. Office also will work very well. But the thing is, no one knows the benefit of oil bath. So he goes on creating artificial cosmetological figures. With shampoo, his hairs have never seen oil. And what happens is, as I told you, the good tissues are disturbed by having a nice face. The tissue which we use for creating a nice face, the cosmetologists do not reveal to you that the bad tissues are kept. The good tissues are used for creating a beautiful face. What is better? Really we want health or we want this? Any other thing? All right, yes. That's how it starts like that. But ours is the only thing. We have to continuously think, it will spread by itself. Now all other people are thinking like this, whether he is a Christian or Muslim. He is first thinking that what is his life. If you have to work for what they are thinking, as right, so still some things are going on. But they are all thinking now, why? What is life? What is What's anything? Like how your Sharon told in United Nations. Told a beautiful word, by birth I am a Jew. So we know all the things which are, we can't forget whatever is done to us. But being a Jew, I want to remain as Jew, and we believe in Abraham, and we believe in Moses, who was a shepherd and who promised the promised land to us. There is Red Sea, Jerusalem, this. So I believe personally in this. Maybe later there are so many other faiths came, but I believe in this testament. For me, that is the only testament. Whatever he calls us, what we call as Bible. Then he went on saying that in that testament it is told that in January we are going to enter into 5786th year of creation. That means it's the running year is nothing. We are 3,000-4,000 years before Srishti started, creation started. In that January calendar of which forecasts 5786th year in Testament, it says that either in that year from January onwards, that means he is talking about the last leg of first leg of starting of 2006. Either you have peace or be doomed. Testament says Jesus. So if all of you are going to work for peace, then think about it. Otherwise, the Testament says so. He left like that. So that means that everyone is now, the quest has started, but you don't know now, like how I told about, suppose you have to worship Krishna, means you leave the truth and you go on celebrating your Bai, your Guru, believe in some word. What is the meaning of that word when it stands? Wordless existence. This is how maybe mass will follow. But still it's better to start somewhere. And still the divinity loves creation. But as I told you, just for 1 second, if they can feel that you run everything in my life, it's over. You need not write any bhajan, name, sing anything. Not even a second it's a question. You run my life. If mankind can come to that. But this, I can't spread this. But they will think about it now. That is, once we think, everyone will think. It's not in my hands now, you run my life. Can't they think? Once we make publicity, once again it will be another words. And why should we think like that? In my scriptures it's not told. In my scriptures only he controls. That's what we are also telling. He controls, you do. So easy to offer. And the life runs. Whichever is best also is given. That we will not miss anything, but at the same time, whatever is injurious will not be given to us. Whatever is favorable, it doesn't see plus or minus of it, it is given. So we need not tell that this I will miss, that I will miss. Instead of desiring for it, it will be given then and then. It's better to have it than thinking and wasting another life. That's what one of the persons told, In my next birth, I wanted to take birth in New Orleans. before so many years it seems they told. But now after seeing this incident, he feels that why should I think like that? It's so vast a gap, and if this is not going to remain now itself, was I not foolish to think that I should take birth in New Orleans? I don't know for what reasons he thought like that. But so wherever we want to reach, that place should be allowed to exist, and we should have the mind to align with that place. We will never have. We put, I sit before the computer, think 100 other things. Sit next to my idol and think 100 other things. To reach that idol, we would have done punya. God can make you sit, like heart can be taken to water. It can't be forced to drink. So we should know our preferences, liking, life. But this is so easy. We don't miss anything, we don't get polluted, and we run our life as it is. For us, we believe in the protection from outside, believe in the static nature of yourself, Atalragiri, and that's all. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Shanti